good afternoon. My name is Azarus. Welcome back to some more Incredibox. Today we're playing a mod called Afternoon, and I'm gonna be honest with you, we're playing it in the evening. In fact, it's like 9 p.m. But that's not gonna stop me. By the time you're watching this, it's gonna be the afternoon. That's when it's coming out. But let us get into this week's fan art. First up, we got one coming in from Blue Boy VR, getting a recreation, a pixel art recreation of the Orin IO thumbnail too. This is crazy. That was definitely one of my favorite thumbnails, and seeing a recreation of it is really cool. That guy on the right looks horrifying, but loving the pixel art version, loving the eyeball. Dude, I loved creating that. That was awesome, and you kind of killed it with that. But always love seeing some pixel art. It is pretty dang nice. Got the Orin IO in the middle, but we're gonna move on to this next. We got one coming in from Elep44. Now this is actually insane. This was a Polo. Yeah, because I remember that. I've covered a lot of horror mods. I forget which one it was, but this is crazy. This is Insanity Azarus, clearly. He's in a straight jacket? What do you call that? I forget the name of it. He's locked up. Looking absolutely horrifying. His head is clearly bashed in. Kind of killed it with this artwork. I love the background too. Matches the whole style here. Very creepy, and I wouldn't want to see that in the dark. But next one coming in from... I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what your name is. Got a nice little sketch here. It's really cool. It's me in a bread suit. Looks like I look like SpongeBob almost, but me in a bread costume. I guess that's what it would look like. Why do I do this? Listen, I can't even answer that. I'm crying and I have a little mad symbol, so I'm going through every emotion here being in this bread suit. It's probably hot in there. Let's be honest here. A really cool sketch. I will find a bread suit eventually. Next one coming in from King Kunta. Yeah, got Kendrick in here. Coming in with some crazy artwork. We got a lot of detail this one. Good lord, this is actually crazy. Azarus as a furry. There you go. That being said though, this is really cool. Corrupted version on the bottom. Like in the blindfold on the cryo fluid. I don't know. What is it called? Wait, what is it called? My mind only is thinking of cryo fluid, but that's not it. And getting the wolf? I think these are wolves up top. I don't know if he's holding them down or if he's just petting them. It's up to you. Crazy detail to this. This is really nice. Awesome. King Kunta. We got the last one coming in from Zari over in Io. We got a recreation of, thumbnail. Loving these. I guess this is when it came out. Guy on the right looking absurdly crazy. That guy needs to be locked up. Guy on the left, dude, me, Azarus, with the scar on his eye, cool. He's cool, Azarus. Really nice sketch on a piece of paper. Hang it on your fridge. Keep it as a souvenir. But thank you so much for sharing your artwork. Love it. But we're gonna get into some afternoon. Good afternoon. What is there multiple? Oh, yeah, this is a part of the, if you want to play this is part of the main game. Okay, here we go. Afternoon, an Incredimod by Sinetile. Okay, that sounds more right. Or at least not too long ago, 2 months ago. Good lord. Okay, maybe I'm a little late to this, but let's just hop right into it. We have a bonus here. Lovely. But we're gonna get right into it, going into the first beat, and let's hear it. Starting off pretty damn crazy with a nice kick. Oh, honestly, it's like the kicks and the claps. Or snare, I don't know. Boots and cats, okay? The boots and the cats, okay? It's a combination of both of them. That guy looks crazy. Colorful. And I really liked it. It's like a robot kind of thing. I kind of like it, and it sounds very clear. Moving on to the goggles here. Okay. Yeah, double claps. That's about it. Dude, these are some wild polos, though. They're very abstract, which I am really liking. Beat set's kind of reminding me of Blinding Lights for some reason. But we're going to move on to the visor, it looks like. We got the hi-hats in here. I like when they are, they go fast at some point. And again, I feel like my descriptions are god-awful, but you feel me. And then it had a little clap at the end too. All right, moving on to, this feels like a very afternoon mod. What does that even mean? I don't know what that is. A mask? Wow, that was actually really cool. His face turned into various icons. Now they looked very familiar. Were they like the icons for the bonuses? At least that's what it seemed. I think that was there. Again, holy, colorful. We're getting some good ones. We're going to beat 5. Okay, you caught me with the last part there. That was actually pretty dope. I'm gonna forget about trying to figure out what the sounds are called. I'm just gonna say what they sound like. The tss in the ka. Loving the beats. Colorful. Are they all going to be colorful? I really am hoping for it. It is always good when you get a bassy bass, and that was the bassiest. The bass was in the first bass. How many basses can I say in one bass? The bass had the icon of the bonus on its head, which is really cool. Very nice. What is that? Is it a mask? Got a lot happening there. Sticking with the variety of colors. The guy has nothing much to say, but he sounds nice. He is an effect. Crazy looking mask. We're moving on to the moon. It's not the moon. That guy also has not much to say. That being said, he sounds good. I like it. It's like a synth. And the moon is not a moon, but he is something. Would you like to guess what he is? Actually, I don't even know. Oh, that's his eye. Oh, that makes sense. We're moving on to this. All these icons are so weird. I feel like I'm in a sci-fi film. I don't know, and I'm riding a spaceship through the galactic belt. You ever rode through that? That sound feels like a mixture of like a space, so like a futuristic but retro kind of vibe. Got the last effect here. So yeah. Okay, the guy's just yelling at me. It's literally all he's doing. He's just yelling at me. What did I do? Guys, a little excited. I'm excited too. I gotta give him credit. Getting into the melodies, which I am curious. Is that a stoplight? I feel like we just had a stoplight in the last mod too. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. That was actually really nice. Solid melody. If I were to describe that melody, I would say it is a whip whoop. That's what it said. It sounds nice. But okay, alright. We're gonna move it on to the X-Men. Okay. Wow, that one reminds me strongly of Bonfire. Gives me nostalgia. But keep it going, man. Keep it going. The stoplight. Let's see what we're into. Okay, maybe not a stoplight, but a very interesting style mask there. I got another cool one. That one's more aggressive. That one's more loud. Let me move on to this goggles. He stopped so abruptly. I was not expecting that. Pretty cool. Not too shabby. Giving off some nice vibes, and I really appreciate that. You know what I'm also appreciating? You giving me your lunch money. And I'm not asking. But we're going to get into this last melody. I got the star glasses. The ringing on both ears was crazy. Crazy type of effect. And I'm very interested to see these together. Like, what kind of vibe is this all going to give? We're going to move on to the voices now. Are we going to get lyrics? I think so. But what is it going to be about? That's the real question. Again, dude, that one reminds me of Bonfire. Again, man. It's so calming. Gives off such a nice vibe, which I love. But not hitting us up with some lyrics on the first one. Moving on to the second one here. We're going to get some lyrics. I believe it.
Golden light on empty streets, footsteps echo with the beat, fading signs and TV glow, nowhere left for us to go.
Yes, sir. We got the lyrics. I knew it. It is clear as day. Though it doesn't really help me figure out what style this is. He was spitting, though. He was spouting. Getting some very strong vocals in here. I love it. But we're going to move on to the party glasses and see what we get into.
Afternoon, we're holding tight. dancing through the edge of life. Electric pulses in the air, our hearts ignite, we're floating there.
Alright, dude, come on. Amazing vocals, they sound so good. I like the background, where you can kind of hear like it's harmonizing too, which is such a nice touch to these vocals. Let us move on to the next one here. Got the fourth voice.
Velvet skies, a violet hue, and a dream of
A Dream of Steel? We got 3 Polos, 3 voices. Are we gonna get a 4th one? That's crazy. No, I feel like this one's gonna be a choir of some sort. I feel like these are all gonna sound very good together. Killing it again. We're gonna move on to this last one. Wow, that was really nice. I am excited to go ahead and put these together. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna see how the beats, melodies, effects, voices. I said that in the wrong order, but you get it. See how they sound together. Wow, those are some pretty clicky beats. Clicky got me bobbing my head. They slapped. Very nice. I like the, I think it was this one that had the end part. It was like some drums at the end, which is very nice. Side note, you know what's annoying? I lost this. I guess this lost its stickiness. So now it's just nothing. So I have to hold it up. Thought you'd like to know. Beats were slapping though. I will give them that. We're gonna move on to the effects. Very interesting collection of effects there. I will say this one kind of pulls through with the whole retro slash futuristic space vibes, but very nice overall. We're gonna get into some melodies. That was actually really nice. Kind of lofty. I think I missed a second loop to this one, I think. Yeah, man, it's kind of like, I guess I'm getting more of like a futuristic style beat. And moving on to the voices, I said it. They are going to sound good together. Let's hear it.
Fading signs and TV glow, nowhere left for us to go. As we go, we're hard on the streets, dancing through that echo line. Fading signs and TV glow, nowhere left for us to go. As we go, we're hard on the streets, dancing through that echo line. Fading signs and TV glow, nowhere left for us to go.
Okay, yeah, that was crazy together, but just hear me out. It might have been a lot, but they sounded nice. They sounded nice together. Couldn't pick out a lyric, but I was kind of vibing. I like the one where it goes oh at the end, but I guess we're at that point here. We still have a bonus to cover. All right, what's going on? I got a haircut. It's definitely not like a week later, but nonetheless, we still have a bonus to cover. We still have the mix to create. And I'm kind of curious how this is going to go. But I guess let's just hop right into it. I mean, what else are we going to do, right? This was incredibly chill, dude. Honestly, I can just sit down and kind of vibe to the song. Vibe to this whole mod entirely. It was pretty damn chill. It really gives me that spacey kind of feeling, like I'm drifting out in a spaceship crossing the galactic belt and just vibing all together. Like, I feel like I'm playing No Man's Sky. That's kind of like a nice space game to just chill and vibe to, and I feel like listening to this mod pairs it up well, just being the traveler, the wanderer. But we also do have a bonus which could actually give us a hint to what we are working with here, and maybe a possibility for the intro. But let's get into it. Let's see how it is.
Afternoon, we're holding tight, dancing through the edge of life, electric pulses in the air, our hearts ignite, we're floating there. Time slows down, the colors move, we're lost inside this afternoon. Lessons are calling and the skies unfold. I've been dreaming shades of gold. I only see a glimpse of cloud and the fading sky. All the time we spend together, we're lost in time, me and you forever in the afternoon.
Damn, that was a really long bonus. That was crazy. That was like, I don't even, how many loops was that? Was someone counting? That was actually really cool, and it gave us an idea of what... It's like dancing is what you do. Just dancing. That's the name of they actually made a mod and I covered it. Same style. What do you call that kind of style? It's like retro-y, like futuristic retro style, which I think is a really cool kind of pick for this. I like that. I like it. But nice overall. Such a very chill mod. A lot of people have been requesting this one, so I'm glad I checked it out in the afternoon. Just kidding, it's like 10 p.m. right now. But I think that's gonna wrap it up, man. It was a really chill mod and something I'm going to put on when I play some No Man's Sky later. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I really appreciate you guys being here. And hey, if you stayed till the end, if you enjoyed it, leave a like. It lets me know that you enjoyed this. And hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, do a little tickle. Disregard. Just throw a subscribe down there, It'll help me out in the future. We're trying to hit 100,000. This is the first time I'm ever saying this, I'll be honest. But... well, I guess we're doing it. But I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Damn well I am going to be. And I'll see you guys in the next video.